What's up, everybody? It's Big Ralph TV, and I'm back with another video. All right. Now, I have been using this device for about the last week now, and let me tell you, I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed with this Z Fold 8. I'm more impressed with it than I ever thought that I was going to be. Like, I was expecting to, okay, I'll review it. I'll show you guys what I think of it. I'll share my thoughts and maybe see how cool it is to use. But without a shadow of a doubt, I thought I would be like, okay, now that that's over, I'm back over here. All right. Back to the Razor Fold. Okay. I've barely touched this Razor Fold. I've barely used it, man. I'm so shocked that this was my joint, man. I've barely used it. Is it on right now? It is on. So it is on. It's powered on. But man, I haven't really used this. I figured I'd be kind of back and forth, but I am gonna do some comparisons between the two and things that I like between the two devices. But what I wanted to do is I had a conversation with my brother, my older brother. He's an avid iPhone user now. He switched over to iPhone in 2020 and he has not looked back. He has not looked back at all. Actually, he switched, it was 2021. So 5 years now, he's been back on team iPhone and he has not switched. I tried to tell him, hey man, you need to come over here and get this Galaxy. You need to get this Pixel. You know what I mean? I tried to talk him over here, Team Pixel. He ain't going for it, man. I was like, I'll get in on this foldable lifestyle, man. Do that. Nah, he's not having it. But now, my brother hit me up the other day and he said, hey man, when does that iPhone Fold come out? And I said, yeah, it's time for you to come on over to the Fold side. But I'll let them know that it's coming next month. But I wanted to talk about that with some of you all who may be on the other side, man, on the iPhone side. And if you're thinking about, man, I want to try foldable life, but I don't know if I want to switch over to Samsung and have to learn the new operating system and all that. Man, just hold out for another month, man. Hold out for another month. You don't need to have this. You don't have to switch over unless you just want to try something new. If you want to try something new, then give this a shot and you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it as much as I enjoy it because I did not think I was going to enjoy this. But this has been a good time. And if you've watched any of my last few videos, you would have seen that I filmed them, the car seat covers, the GMC Sierra EV, those two videos were filmed on this device. So check those out if you haven't seen it. But I wanted to bring this video so that maybe you can get a feel for what you will get next month, hopefully when Apple decides to announce their iPhone Fold, or is it iPhone Ultra, whatever it's going to be called. It's going to be very similar to this. So let's get into that. So check it out. Went over to Phone Arena to get some of the specs. All right. So if you look at the center here, you look right here. This is the iPhone Ultra. This is the Galaxy Z Fold 8. This is this device right here. All right. So it's going to be a wide wallet style foldable, just like this. All right. But when you get to the internal screen, it's going to be slightly bigger. The iPhone is going to be slightly bigger, 0.2 inches bigger than this. All right. So just a little bit bigger than this, which is fine. Very similar though. So if you're wanting to go and get a feel for what the iPhone foldable is going to feel like, you can run to whatever phone company that you have or run to Best Buy and check it out so that you can see what this is talking about. But we're going to skip the peak brightness because that's not shown and we don't know that for sure. But what's expected in the RAM of the base model, same as this, all right? It's going to have a slightly bigger outer screen. So this front screen here, is going to have a slightly 0.1 inch. You probably won't even notice that, but slightly bigger outer screen. You know, it's going to have Apple's Pro chips and everything like that instead of the Snapdragon Elite 8 for Galaxy like this. But ultimately, they're going to run very similarly. The speed is going to be pretty much the same. All right, so you ain't going to have anything to worry about. Dual camera system, just like this. If I remember correctly, the iPhones is going to be horizontal instead of vertical like that. All right. And then it's going to have a Touch ID fingerprint sensor, just like you have here on the side. So you have your fingerprint sensor here, going to be very similar. This is pretty much what you're going to expect. It's not going to be the normal candy bar style of device like the normal foldables. It's not going to be so much this design. This is very big in comparison. If you're looking at these two together, it's going to be closer to this instead of this. This is going to be huge. Man, that's nice. I shouldn't open that. I shouldn't open it. It's bringing back the feels. It's bringing back the Razor Fold feels. I shouldn't open that. But this is going to be much bigger than what the iPhones is. Okay? So if you're thinking, oh man, it's going to be this big giant foldable thing, it's not going to be that big. It's not going to be this big. It's going to be this size. All right? It's going to be able to fit in your hand comfortably. You'll be good to go. All right. And this on the screen right now is showing you kind of the dimensions and everything and how you can expect to look at it. It's slightly bigger. All right. It's slightly bigger than the Z Fold 8, but it's not going to be anything that's going to kill your hands or anything. It's like 0.1 inches. You know what I mean? So you'll be good. But for anybody that's on Team Apple that is very interested in foldables, man, run to your store, run to whoever phone company you have, man, and check one of these out. If possible, man, if you got it like that, try one. You know what I mean? Try one out. Use it for a little bit. If you like it, cool, keep it. But if not, return it, and then you got a feel for, okay, this is what my iPhone's going to be like. This is kind of going to be the size. All right, bet, I'll return this. And then next month when Apple comes and announces their device, I'll know what to expect, and I'll go ahead and get my pre-order in so that I can join Team Foldable. Anyway, man, I'm just a lover of tech, so I'm not biased to one company. I'm not going to try to sell you to be like, hey, you need to switch over to this side. You need to come get the Pixel. You need to come get the Samsung. I'm not going to be somebody that tries to do that, but since the company that you are using will more than likely release their own version of this next month, I'm a lover of tech. I'm a lover of foldables. I will try to suggest that you go and you try out the foldable life, man. It's nice over here. It's so much fun to be able to come over here and useful. Fun and useful. It's the fun factor is why I've been loving this. Not gonna even hold you. The fun factor is why I've been loving this. But it's so useful to be able to come over. Oh, let me turn that off.
And
let me,
sound.
Again, turn the sound off. But you can come over here and open up two different apps. You got two different apps open. I got Instagram open over here. All right, you see Instagram, and then I got Google Chrome up over here. You could be looking up information, researching something, and then you could be doom scrolling or watching funny videos over here. Multiple things that you may need, taking notes, researching something, taking notes. You can do all that on the other side. Like, it's so much fun to be able to do that, and so useful to be able to, like, say when I was researching for my kid's car, I had an app up that showed, you know, like all the different cars, and then I was like taking notes and putting things over here. So Chrome on one side and Google Keep on the other side, taking notes so that I can compare different cars and things, and these are the prices that I found for this one and all that stuff. It's useful things. You can't do that on this regular phone like this, going back and forth. You can't. I mean, you can split screen it, but it's not going to be as useful, and you're not going to be as productive as you would be on either one of these two right here. So iPhone users, your time is coming. It's time. It's time for you to come on over, join up with us. It's fun over here. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not gonna get the device. I'm not gonna buy the iPhone. I'm good. I think I'm good on foldables for the year. I think I'm good. All right. But I'm excited for you all. It's no hate. I'm excited to see you all finally join Team Foldable and experience the lifestyle that those of us on the Android side have been experiencing for the last 7 years. All right. But anyway, man, that's going to do it for this one. I just wanted to bring you a video and compare that, because my brother is someone who looks like he's going to be crossing on over the Team Foldable next month. All right. But that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.